So we're going to start with our feet hip width distance apart at the back of your mat, standing up really nice and tall. So heels are grounded into the floor. Feel your knees stacked directly on top of your ankles. As you travel up your legs, your thigh bones are straight, both facing the same direction and planted solidly inside your pelvis, inside your hip sockets. Hips are stacked on top of your knees, on top of your ankles, and then your spine goes really tall up from the center of your pelvis with your shoulders wide, sitting squarely on top, and your head balancing right on the top of your spine, and try and reach the crown of your head up to the ceiling. So today we're going to move into a bit of a flow. No, we're not going to be in any one position for too long. It should just feel really nice in your body. Try and take up as much space as you can. So move your joints around, spread your arms wide, spread your legs when we need to do so, but always remembering that we still have to be controlled from the center. So everything you do comes from connection deep within, sort of between your pubic bone and underneath your ribs where your diaphragm is. That whole section is nice and strong and stable, and that allows the rest of your body to have some good freedom of movement. So hands behind your head to take a big breath in. We're going to interlace our fingers and the thumbs along down the sides of your neck. As you inhale through your nose, try and expand sideways through your ribs, and exhale, drawing your ribs down towards the center and tummy draws in. Inhale, expand backwards and sideways into your rib cage, and exhale, lifting pelvic floor and deep tummy turns on. One more time. Inhale, reach those elbows wide, and exhale. Now we're going to keep our hands pressing into our head and our head pressing back into our hands. We're going to start by reaching your spine forwards with a straight back, going as far as you can, and then you relax your body, let your head be heavy, and scoop your belly to stack up one vertebra at a time. So legs stay as straight as you can the whole time. Inhale, lengthen your spine, press your head back into your hands, and then exhale, you scoop and roll. One more time this direction. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, relax, and scoop and roll. We're going to reverse the direction. So standing up tall, we're going to inhale, we're going to roll our spine down one vertebra at a time. When you get to your end point, you can bend your knees if you need to. You're going to lengthen from the top of your head, press your head into your hands, zip your belly up, and lifting up at the back of your body. Scooping down like a big wave moving through the ocean. One more time, rolling your spine down. Lengthen through the back of your neck as you lift yourself up. And we're going to do one more time to come down onto the mat. So hands reach towards the mat. Bend your knees, take a big breath in. As you exhale, scoop your belly and lift yourself up. So you're trying to lift from your belly, but your hands and head are reaching down. Inhale again, bending your knees. Exhale, scoop your belly to squeeze through your knees, squeeze through your core, and scoop your belly into a rounded spine. Last time, inhale, and exhale to stretch. Bend your knees, and we're going to walk out onto all fours. We're going to come into a little sort of push-up flow. So you're going to rock yourself forwards, trying to get your nose towards the ground, push back up, and stretch. When you're stretching, you're kind of pushing your heels of your hands away from you, and your spine is lengthening out. So you've got a nice straight back. Zip up your belly, push forwards into your little tricep press, and stretch back. Inhale, exhale, and press. Inhale, exhale, and press. We've got 6 more. Inhale, bend, up, and stretch for 5. Up and bend. 4, nose to mat, press up and stretch through that spine. 3 more, nose to mat, pressing up. Good, try and stay lifted through your sternum so you're not just collapsing your spine towards the mat on the push-up. Last one, bend and up. We're going to tuck our toes underneath. So you're now still in that 4-point kneeling position where hands are underneath your shoulders and toes are tucked underneath. We're coming up into our little hover. So you inhale, ribs go wide, exhale, waist narrow, zip your belly up and hover your knees off the mat. You're going to press back into a pike, really pressing your heels down to the mat and your bottom out behind you. Shoulders are pressing down into your spine and your heels of your hands are pressing into the mat. You're going to lift from your hips, lift from your belly, come back to your plank, tap your knees down, hover back up and stretch back into your pike. So we come to plank, tap your knees into your hover and press. We've got 4 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, tap to exhale and back. 2 more. Inhale, tap and lift and pike. Last time. Inhale, press up. Staying in your pike this time, you're just going to walk out our heels. Trying to stretch through the backs of your legs, the whole back line of your body. Let your head just be relaxed. Give it a bit of a shake. Check that there's no tension in your neck as you're here. Take a big breath in, lift up onto your toes and gently walk your feet towards your hands. And we're going to have a sit back down on the mat. And we're going to lie down, ready for our ab work. So starting off with your feet hip width distance apart. And your spine is in neutral. So let's just find that position. You can put hands onto the heels of your hands onto your hip bones. Fingers point down to your pubic bone and just give it a couple of rocks. Finding that sort of anterior tilt where we've got an arch into our lower back and then you're pulling your pubic bone back up so you're flattening through the lower back. So trying to make that as sort of fluid and smooth and big as possible. Thinking about your tummy muscles doing the work. So not really your hip flexors, it's coming from your deep core. Last one, and settling into our neutral spine. So when we're doing our chest work, we're trying to keep that in as much neutral as possible. If there's a bit of movement backwards, that's fine. Your spine is curling and what happens at the top tends to make the same thing happen towards the bottom, but we're trying not to really grip our spine off or go into an arch back most importantly. So we're going to start with our hands behind our head. Take a big breath in, let them through the neck. Exhale, pelvic floor, tummy scooping into a regular chest lift. Head is heavy in your hands and lower back down. And scoop to lift and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale and inhale. We've got 4 more. Exhale and inhale. For 3, get those shoulder blades off the mat. 2, try and keep your tailbone heavy on the floor. Last one, hold it up there. You're going to reach your hands forwards and you're going to curl up. You're going to take your hands back behind your head, but don't let your chest drop and lower back down. We exhale to lift. We inhale, reach our hands behind our thighs and grab on. Pull yourself up high. Now as you take your hands back behind your head, keep the height in your chest and lower. Just get 3 more. Exhale. Inhale, reach and pull. Lift your hands and lower. 2 more. Reach. Use your hands to pull you up higher. Hands behind your head. Keep your chest up and lower. Last one. Reach. Pull. Keep your chest lifted. Hands stay behind your head. Lift your right leg up. Lift your left leg up. And we've got a single leg stretch. Pull for 10, 9, 8. You can do your hands to your knees, or if you need the support, hands behind your head. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a little rest. Stretch your legs up and hold behind your right leg. You're going to curl up and lower your left leg down. We've got our single leg stretch with our legs straight. Usually we do this a bit fast. I want you to move slowly and don't get your hands to your legs to pull. Your leg comes to your hand and then you can give it an extra pull. Let's go 4 more. And control. We're watching that our hips aren't dancing from side to side. 1 more each way. Hands behind your head. And we've just got our crisscross. So right leg goes out, right shoulder to left knee. And change, and change, and change. For 10. Take it slow. 9, 8, 7, breathe out, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, last one, hug your knees into your chest. Good job. All right, let's just take our hands out to the side, have your knees over to the left, and we'll do a bit of a windmill. So taking your backhand, reach it above your head, keeping it on the floor, reach it to your front, scoop down your body and make a circle. Your head stays on the ground the whole time. Your hand is just guiding the movement of where your spine is. One more this direction. And then hand back out. Reach those knees forwards and reach your backhand all the way back, lengthening through your spine as you do a twist. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can go further. Inhale to stay. And exhale, use your tummy to bring your knees back to the center. We take our knees over to the other side. And we start circling our arm up above our head, reaching forwards, down past our legs and back out. Your eye line follows your moving hand. Good, 2 more. Inhale, up and around. Last one, reaching out, up and around, all the way back. Let your eyes look towards your back hand and your knees reach forwards. Big breath in through your nose. Try and expand through those ribs that are helping you twist. Exhale, like you're wringing out a wet towel. Last one, breath in. And this time on the exhale, pelvic floor, tummy, come back to the center. Okay, we're going into some leg circles. So lifting our right leg up in the air. Now if you need to, you can do it bent, but try and have your legs straight. If you need the feedback, you can put hands onto your hips. Otherwise, hands are down by your side. We go across the body, out and around. Across, out and around. So here is where we're trying to take up as much space with our leg as possible, but without wobbling through our whole spine and pelvis. So our powerhouse, our center is keeping us still, and then our leg should have nice freedom of movement to move. One more this direction, and other direction, down, up and around. You can go down through the center, across your body. Only go out to the side if you can do it without letting your right hip move. So our left leg is circling. We've got 3, down, across and up, 2, down, across and up. Hold behind your knee and just pull into your hip flexor. Big breath in. Exhale, stretch that leg. Inhale to bend, flex the foot. Exhale to stretch. One more time. Inhale and stretch. Bend your knee and stretch it back out. Ready for the other side. So our left leg is straight. Right leg bends in and up. And we've got our circles. So we go down, across and up. Down, across and up. Down, across and up. We've got 3, 2, make that little accent on the lift and the other direction. Down, across and up. Across and lift. Across and lift. We've got 3 more. Keeping that left hip really still on the mat. 2. Last one. Hold it up. Bend your knee and pull the thigh close to your chest. Flexing the foot. Inhale. Exhale, stretch. Trying to keep that thigh as close to your leg, as close to your chest as possible. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Really stretching your hamstring and lower the leg back down. Right leg goes up again, grabbing onto wherever you can reach. You're going to inhale and you're going to lift your head and chest. You're going to start walking your hands up your leg. We're going into our sort of modified climate tree. You're scooping forwards into a roll. You're going to reach your arms up and you're going to throw your leg up and your hands are going to catch it. And then you walk yourself back down your leg with control all the way down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. Press your leg into your hands all the way down. Lift your arms. Lift your leg up into your hands and roll all the way back down. We've got one more. Breathing in to lift head and shoulders. Walk your hands up your leg as you press your leg into your hand. Scooping down. And now we lift the other leg. Lift the right leg up and walk your hands down your leg as you roll back down. Inhale to lift head and shoulders. We're walking up our leg. Press the leg into your hand. That's going to help you lift. Scooping forwards. Lift your arms. Breathe out, catch your leg in with your hands. And walk back down. We've got one more of these. Breathing in, lift. Exhale, push down into your leg to help you get up. Last one, we stand up nice and tall. Now that was an assisted sort of roll up using our tree to help us learn how to roll up and come back down with control. Now we're going to see how that works. So hands are straight up. Inhale. Imagine you're pressing upwards onto something. Imagine I'm there and I'm pressing your hands down and you've got to press up. Do that the whole way through the exercise and you'll see that it really helps you. So press your legs down into the ground. Spine is tall. Breathing in. Exhale, scoop, 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 all the way down. Lifting up, inhale. Keep pressing those hands upwards as you roll forwards. Now we're going to take this one a bit slower. Inhale. Exhale, scoop your pubic bone up towards your nose and pause. Big breath in. Scoop a little bit lower and pause. In. Exhale, all the way down. Good. One more time coming up. Breathing in, lift head and shoulders and come halfway up. Inhale. Scoop up a little bit more. Inhale again. Breathing out to roll forwards. Stacking your spine up. And last time, rolling back down, nice and controlled. Keep the movement fluid this time, but take it slow. All the way back down. Beautiful. All right, let's move on to our side kick series. So, if possible, I want your hand under your head and your underarm and your upper ribs are off the mat. If that's not comfortable or it's too hard, feel free to put your head all the way down on your arms. We're going to have our legs straight, just in front of the line of our body. So really keeping that bottom rib lifted the whole time. Keeping your leg in parallel, you're going to lift and lower. Now you can lift as high as you feel comfortable with this one, but without letting your waist sink each time you do it, right? So lift and lower, lift and lower. Let's go for 6, 5. Lengthen those legs away from you. 2. Last one, hold it down at hip height. You're going to flex your foot and bring your leg forwards, point your toe and squeeze it back. Now be careful that you're not rocking your pelvis and your spine when you do this. So you just keep your movement nice and small, just to where you can control. The top hand is helping you with a bit of balance, but you shouldn't be holding on for dear life. So you should be able to take your hand back or up, wherever you want. We've got forwards and back. Let's go 2 more. Forwards and back. Last one and back. Bring your legs back together and turn them out. So rotating from the top of your thigh. We've got our little circles. I want you to tap your heels together each time you circle around for 8, 7. Squeezing those glutes to rotate that thigh bone around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 10, 9, 8, 7. Tap your heel. 3. I clearly can't count today. 2. Last one. And lower back down. Keeping the turn out, we've got the développé. Don't let it sound too scary. You draw a line up towards your inner thigh. Doesn't matter where you stop. You keep your thigh there. You stretch out your leg. You flex your foot to lower it down. So we breathe in. We breathe out. Lifting from here. Breathing in. Pelvic floor and tummy. We've got 3 more. And in. And stretch. Last one in this direction. Now we're going to reverse. So we flex our foot, we lift our leg up. You keep your thigh where it is, you just bend your knee and you slide down your leg. You flex to straighten and lift. Bend, toe touches your leg, slide it down. 3 more. Inhale, bend and slide. Inhale, bend, exhale. Last one. Bend and exhale. We're going to come into a little windmill. So you can have your knees bent or straight, and you're going to windmill over. I've got no space. Windmill over, bending your knees. Looks like this. Windmill and windmill. 1 more each way. Windmill, windmill. And now you can stay the other side, but I'm just going to turn around. We've got everything on the outside. So coming up into your elbow, armpit, rib cage is lifted. Legs are straight. Remember, you can come down onto your side whenever you feel like you need to. Zip up your belly, pelvic floor, and we've just got 10 lifts. 9. Really feeling like you're pressing that hip away from you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to hip height. You flex your foot to bring it forwards, point to take it back. Flex forwards, point back. Feel like you're sucking your thigh bone into your hip socket, like you are grounding a wooden spoon into the base of a bowl, and your leg is just giving a bit of a mix in that bowl. 2, last one, back to the center and turning out our legs. Squeezing our glutes, rotating from the top of your thigh. We've got our little circles. Tapping your bottom heel each time. 6, good. Keep going. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 the other way. 8, 7. Don't forget to breathe. 6, 5. The circles are small. 3, 2, 1. And now we've got our développé. We inhale, we draw a line up our leg. We exhale to stretch. Flex your foot, squeeze inner thighs. Draw the line up, stretch, flex and lower. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bend, exhale, squeeze. Last one, and squeeze. Other direction. Lift it up, bend your knee in, slide your toe down your leg. Flex your foot, straight leg lifts. Bend your knee, toe comes to your leg and you slide. 3 more. Flex as you straighten the leg and lift. Point the toe. Don't worry about the flexing and the pointing. If it's too confusing, basically we're going stretch, bend, slide. Let's just do 1 more. Flex and slide. And coming to lie down, we've got our little windmills. So let's bend our knees to start this one. We take our top leg up, we circle our hips and we go over, keeping your arms down on the mat. We go over and over. Feel free to stretch your legs. Let's do 1 more. And relaxing. Good job, guys. I'm going to grab your sliding discs and we're going to put them under our feet. Turn around. Now, if you've got actual discs, the smooth, the sort of soft side goes down for the floorboards. And you're going to put your heels on the discs, lying down with your bottom quite close to your feet. Okay, hands are pressing down. We're going into some bridging. If it's too much with the discs, just get rid of them, that's fine. You're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, press your arms down into the mat. Feel the upper arms rotate slightly as you press your triceps into the mat. You're going to scoop your belly, tailbone lifts, rolling 1 vertebra up at a time. Reaching those knees forwards over your toes. Try not to move your feet on the discs. Inhale at the top, scooping your hip bones towards your rib cage, and we roll back down. Let's do another one. Inhale and exhale to scoop. Reaching those knees over your toes. Lengthen through your neck and lower back down. We're going to stay up on the next one. Inhale and exhale, scoop. And you can kind of come down halfway if you start to feel this in your back. If your back feels fine, as long as you're scooping through the front, you're going to reach your left leg forwards and back. Stretch your right, pull it back in, left. Now you want to watch that your hips aren't dropping as you do the legs. So you're really squeezing the glutes to keep your bottom lifted equally on both sides, and you're using your tummy muscles and your obliques from the front to help with that support. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, pressing the arms down into the mat for 3, 2, last one, hold it in and slowly lower back down. We've got 1 more set of that. If you need to give your knees a little hug into your chest, but as I say, if you were feeling that in your lower back, just keep your hips just hovering off the mat and do it that way. And even if that's too hard, just do leg slides with your bottom on the floor, that's fine too. We're just working on our pelvic stability here. So inhale, exhale, scoop 1 vertebra off the mat at a time. pressing those arms down into the mat. Tummy is tight. We're going right side first. Stretch and in, out and in. We've got 8, 7, it's a small movement. 6, your hamstrings will be feeling it. 5, try and use your tummy to support the back of your legs. 3, 2, 1 more on the other side because I miscounted. Hold it up and slowly lower back down. Great job. Hug your knees into your chest. And we're going to continue to use our discs. So when you're ready, we're going to flip over onto our tummy. Your hands are going to be on the disc this time. And now when we're doing this prone work, getting into our back body, you want to really make sure that you're lifting through your tummy and not sinking into your back. Okay, so your head is near the front of your mat. Your hands are on the disc. Legs can be together if that feels okay. If you need to, you can have them turned out and out to the sides of your mat. We're going to reach the arms forwards, but keep your head on the floor and then draw the arms back in. So you're just sliding those discs forwards away from your head and then back towards your head. Feeling the shoulder blades moving, gliding on top of your rib cage. Now the next one, you start to lift into your chest there. So you scoop your belly, you press down into the discs, and you're lifting up into your spine. And we lengthen back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tummy lifts. 1 vertebra peels off the mat at a time. Try and lift the bottom rib cage off the mat. Inhale and exhale, scooping in a reverse direction. So you're kind of doing the reverse of your bridge. We're lifting up and lengthening. Our tummy's still on. You're still putting 1 vertebra down at a time. You're just going in the other direction. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Last one. We're going to stay up. Exhale to lift. We're going to twist our right arm underneath our left and come back up and twist. Maybe just move a bit more forwards here. So we lift, twist. So this is a really nice sort of shoulder, upper back stretch. So the one arm stays forward, the other arm goes underneath. One more time. And now we've got some circles. So we're going to open the arms, squeeze our shoulder blades together, bend your elbows coming in, diving forwards, out, up, dive forwards, circle. Just make this feel good for your spine, but you want your tummy to be on the whole time. Let's go the other direction. So drawing the discs in towards you, just how we did before. You open your arms out to the side, and as you circle round, you lower your chest down. Breathing in to lift. Exhale, scoop your belly to lower. 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale and lower. Last time. Lift, circle and lower. Press back into your little shell stretch. You can reach your hands back towards your toes and just shuffle side to side. Let your back unwind and let the blood flow return. Good. And then we're going to slowly come up to standing. You're going to grab your discs. Now I'm just going to get this out of the way. Okay. So we've got 1 disc under each foot. If it's too unstable, you can just do the 1 foot. If you feel it's too hard to keep the sort of standing leg still, you can just get rid of the disc. And we're going to start moving on our left leg. So standing up nice and tall, legs are hip width apart. We're going into, the left leg's going to stay straight the whole time, right? We're going to take our leg back, we're going to take our leg out. The right leg is the one that's bending and stretching, but both of them are actually working. All the muscles are working, as well as your core to support you, and your shoulders stay nice and relaxed the whole time. So we take our left leg back, we bend, and you come back up. So you're bending, and just check that position. You want your knee over your ankle, not in front of your ankle. Come back up. So you're pressing through the heel of that right leg to get you back up. Keep that left leg nice and straight. Let's go for 5 and up. 4. Let your eye line follow the line of your spine. 2 more. Stay down, pull the leg in and out, in and out, in and out. Good, for 5, in and out for 4, 3, 2, 1, standing up. We're going to the side now. So keeping working the same leg, you stretch that leg out to the side, you're bending into your right leg and your chest goes low, hands go wide, standing up straight, using your inner thighs. Inhale to bend, exhale, and out. Same thing here, you want your knee on top of your ankle, so your bottom is going backwards, down and out. Let's go for 4 and out. Squeeze your arms, your shoulder blades are working. 2, last 1, coming up. This one is about pelvic stability, so our leg is out to the side. You're going to take your leg back, your other leg is straight. So the right leg is straight, the left leg is moving very lightly on the disc. And what I'm watching for is that you're not circling your whole pelvis. You put a little bend in that knee to challenge your stability a little bit. Let's go for 3, 2, last 1, and coming back up. Turning your legs out now, so into your little Pilates V. Let's take hands out. We're working that left leg behind us into a little curtsy squat. Reach the leg back. You're trying to keep your hips forward. They will open a bit, but don't let it go completely. Come back up. Bending back and up. So you're working that right glute to keep you turned out and to stand you up. This is the last exercise, guys. You can do it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms are strong. Last 1, and come back up. Good job. We're just going to do that on the other side. So, starting off with your right leg out behind you. Hands can go on your hips. We're going down and coming back up. So the right leg stays straight. The left leg is the one that's bending, but both legs are working nice and strong. You're watching that knee is tracking over the center of your foot. Let's go 5, 4, adding in the arms, 3, strong arms, strong back, 2, stay down on this one, pulling it in and out. Your weight is into the heel of that left leg. Shoulders relaxed, tummy's on. We've got 5, 4, squeeze the right glute as it's going back, 2, last 1, standing up straight. Going off to the side now, so bending that left leg, right leg goes out, stand up straight. Out, your chest comes down, then your whole body stands up straight. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, squeezing inner thighs to stand you up, 4, 3, 2 more, last 1, coming up, and we've got our little stability circles, round the front and the back, front, lifting up through your tummy. Let's go 4, 3, 2, last 1, finishing in that little turn out, your little Pilates V position. And we've got our little curtsy squats, hands out, strong arms. Take that right leg back, reach it to the back corner, stand back up, really using that glute on the left side to keep you turned out and to do the work to bring you up to standing again. We've got 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, last 1, and we are due for our stretch. So just step off your discs and we're going to reach our hands toward them. Your legs are wide. Take a big breath in. Breathing out, folding down. Get your hands to touch the discs. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. You're going to take a big breath in, Bend your knees and stretch your discs away from you. Breathing out, scoop your belly to stand up. Inhale and scoop. And inhale and scoop. One more time. Standing up nice and tall. Left hand is on the ground. You're going to reach your right hand up to the ceiling. Inhale and stretch. And inhale and stretch. Across towards your left foot. Last time, right arm goes up, reaches past your left foot. Take your other hand up and look up to the ceiling for a beautiful twist. And back down. So your right hand is on the floor, left hand goes up, and you open your chest. Then reach down underneath that arm into the outside of your right leg. We breathe in to lift. We breathe out to twist. We breathe in to lift. Breathe out to check. One more time. Breathing in, lift. Coming down. And then take your right hand behind you for that extra stretch. And then hands come back down. Slowly walk your feet back together. Take a big breath in. Shake out your shoulders, shake out your neck. And as you breathe out, you scoop your belly, pressing into your heels. And you're unraveling your spine, one vertebra at a time. And you are done. You should feel open and strong and good. So let me know how you go, please. And hopefully I'll see you next time.